All right, so this is the last lesson in this unit. You are actually going to take and you're going to write the function or the polynomial from the roots that are given. You're used to solving, so we're just going to work a little bit backwards, okay? So honestly, all you're going to do is set equal to 0. And then follow order, let me not say order of operations, let me say then box or foil. Okay? So you're used to seeing this as x is equal to -2, x is equal to 5, and x is equal to -3. I want to get the back together on the other side. I want it to equal 0. So I'm going to add 2. That's going to give me 0 over here, but x plus 2 here. Okay? Do that all the way across. So -5. I get x is equal to x minus 5 is equal to 0. And then I'm going to do the last one with the 3, the plus 3. So x plus 3. Now I have my factors. That's what I wanted. So x plus 2, x minus 5, and x plus 3. Okay? At this point, I'm just going to box or FOIL. I'm going to do both methods for you so that way you can see. So box or FOIL from here. All right, so first I'm going to do the box method. So I'm just going to take the first two and I'm going to multiply them. So I have x in 2 and x in -5. Okay? So I have x squared, I have 2x, -5x, and then I have -10. Combine the two that are diagonal. So x squared, 2 minus 5 is a -3, and then -10. So that's from multiplying the first two, and then I have x plus 3. Now I'm going to multiply one more time. So I have 3 terms and I have 2, so I'm going to do a 3 by 2. So I have x squared, -3x, and -10. And then I have an x and a 3. So I get x cubed, -3x squared. I'm going to fix the side of this real quick. So -10x. Then if I do the bottom, I have 3x squared minus 9x minus 30. Combine the ones that are diagonal, and we end up with x squared, x cubed, -3x squared plus 3x squared gives me 0. I don't have to put that there because those actually cancel each other out. And then -10 minus 9 is -19x, and then minus 30. And I have taken it and put it back into a polynomial. And that is all you're doing for these. Okay? So let's do the next one. X equals a -2 equals 6. Add 2. So x plus 2. Subtract 6. X minus 6. Box or foil? I'm going to foil this one. No, I'll box this one because it's a small one. So it's a 2 by 2. So x and 2, x and -6. So I have x squared, I have 2x, I have -6x, and then I have a -12. Combine the two that are diagonal, x squared, 2 minus 6, negative 4, minus 12. We're done. All right? I'm going to zoom out on my paper some. All right, I'm going to erase this down here. You all should have this, but I want to have room to do this one here. All right, so x is equal to 3, x is equal to 0, x is equal to negative 1. Subtract 3, so x minus 3. Subtract 0. Does that do anything? X minus 0? No, so we could just leave it as x. Add 1, x plus 1. Now, since we know that this one right here doesn't do anything, I'm going to wait on that, okay? So I'm going to FOIL x minus 3 and x plus 1. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a little secret. The reason I'm doing it that way, this right here does not change the value of that x. So actually it's almost like it's not even there. These are the ones, when we pull them out, we have a GCF, they're set equal to 0. So that's what it would look like. So I'm going to box and FOIL x minus 3 and then the x plus 1, then I'm just going to combine that x back in there. So when I box FOIL, that x will stay outside. Then I get x and x gives me x squared. X and 1 gives me an x. Negative 3 and x gives me negative 3x. Negative 3 and 1 gives me negative 3. Combine my like terms. So x out front still, we have x squared minus 2x minus 3. Now I'm just going to distribute that x back into it. So x and x squared is x cubed. X and 2x is negative 2x squared. X and negative 3 is negative 3x. And there you go. Okay. Now if you wanted to factor that, you would see. Now I also know that I have 3 roots here. Okay? That means my exponent is going to have to be 3. Right here I have 2. My exponent was 2. All right? Now, I want you to pause the video and I want you to try these and then come back and see if you get the same thing I do. And then you will be finished with this units. Okay? So, and I'm just going to go ahead, by this point you should already know by moving on. So I'm just going to go ahead and write my factors down. So x plus 1, x minus 2, because all it's doing is just changing the signs, and x minus 3. Now if I box this, I have x and 1 and x and negative 2. So x squared, x, negative 2x, and negative 2 combined. So I have x squared minus x minus 2. Then I'm going to bring down my x minus 3 and I'm going to box one more time. So it's a 3 by 2. X and negative 3. X squared, negative x, negative 2. So we have x cubed, negative x squared, negative 2x, negative 3x squared. And that's going to be positive. So positive 3x, and then 6. Combine the ones that are diagonal. So we have x cubed, negative 3 minus 1 is a negative 4x squared. 3 minus 2 is 1, so plus x plus 6. There you go. next one. X minus 5. X minus 4. So I'm going to box or foil. I'm going to foil this one. So I get x squared minus 4x minus 5x plus 20. Negative 4 minus 5. Negative 9x. And that's your answer. All right, I'm going to erase these two so that way I have room to do this last one. So we have x plus 1, x minus 3, and x plus 2. I'm going to FOIL these this time. So x, let me fix that. So x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3. We have the x plus 2 still over here on the side because we got to bring it down. Combine your like terms. So x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then I'm going to FOIL one more time. So x cubed minus 2x squared minus 3x. And then I'm going to do the 2 with the same thing. So plus 2x squared minus 4x minus 6. Combine my like terms. I have x cubed, negative 2 and a positive 2. Those cancel out. Negative 3 minus 4 is a negative 7x. And then we have the 6. And we are finished. So those should not be too hard for you. It's just box and foiling again. But you just need to be able to recognize how to go from the root back to the function. Especially when you're graphing, because you're actually going to have to graph these from roots. So you could plot those points on the graph. You can kind of know your you can kind of know your shape because it tells you how many roots you have. And then you can go back when you put it back into the function. Then you're able to find your y-intercept and everything like that. So just practice this. It's not too bad. You just need to be careful with your multiplication and your signs.